Thank you so much, Melanie. I am honored and proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with every single one of my sister colleagues here. Proud to be a member of the Democratic Women's Caucus as we continue to stand in the gap during these deeply consequential times. Grateful for the leadership of Chairwoman Leisure Fernandez for convening us today. Today marks 1 month of Trump and Republicans' government shutdown. That is 1 month, a month of sleepless nights, a month of missed paychecks, a month of empty kitchen shelves, a month of unpaid medical bills, a month of undeniable hurt and harm. The hurt and harm is undeniable, and the worst part of it is that it's 100% preventable. This harm is not naturally occurring. It is man-made. It is manufactured. This Saturday, November 1st, will be the first time in our nation's history that an administration will fail to fund the SNAP program, a violent policy choice. Again, and it is a choice. This administration continues to make history for all the wrong reasons. This is a violent policy choice by the occupant of the Oval Office, who clearly governs from a place of, instead of care and concern and compassion, contempt. Contempt for every person who calls this country home. Again, I have to reiterate, this administration is making an intentional choice to deny hungry women, children, and families food. Despite having the authority and the funding available to fund SNAP benefits through November, Trump is currently dug in, choosing not to. Now, throughout this shameful Republican government shutdown, heard directly from my constituents about what they are enduring and how it has impacted their families. I was visiting the schools in my district, and because a school nurse's intervention changed the trajectory of my own life as a child that was experiencing many traumatic events, I always visit school nurses' offices when I'm at a school. And recently I was at Orchard Gardens, an incredible K-8 school in Roxbury, in the Massachusetts 7th Congressional District. I met with school nurses there, Nurse Sue and Nurse Tati, and I asked them, what is the #1 issue facing the children that cross your threshold office every day? And their answer, unanimously and in synchronicity, was hunger. And we all know that a hungry child cannot learn. We know that when a child goes to school on an empty stomach, they can't concentrate, they can fall behind in their classes, miss out on critical time learning and growing with friends. And it's not just our K-8 students who will suffer. Head Start educators are doing everything they can to keep classrooms open and support our babies in their early education. But this Republican government shutdown is threatening Head Start services for over 65,000 families nationwide, including hundreds of families in the MA7. So what does that mean? That means that women and families who are already struggling to make ends meet would have to scramble for someone to care for their babies or leave the workforce. It means those babies would lose access to the nutritious meals provided through their Head Start programs, and it means more families destabilized and more people going hungry. The harm of this Republican shutdown and this administration's policy choices is layered, and it's going to reverberate throughout our schools and communities for years to come. So we're here today to urge Republicans to listen to their constituents, to hear the cries of vulnerable families across this country, to do the right thing, fund the SNAP program, keep families fed, come back from vacation, and call the House back into session and work with us to reopen the government and mitigate the crises they have caused. It is not lost on me that the same people who created cruel work requirements for hungry people to get food have not shown up to work for a month. Get back to work. And the time to act is now. And now I'll turn it over to my indomitable classmate, the great Chrissy Houlihan of another Commonwealth, Pennsylvania.